Hey there, fellow hunters. Welcome back to playthrough of Bloodborne. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host with the most. And we are doing a 10-year commemoration extravaganza with, along with I'm Not Great, one of my buddies from the Free Time Creators Collective. We're doing the Bloodborne playthrough. I think his might already be done. So be sure to check out his channel. And I'll mention it again at the end of the video for all of the Free Time Creators Collective. We're playing through his Arcane build, and we can take a look here. I call it pure Arcane because I haven't touched any of the scaling parameters like Strength, Skill, or Blood Tinge. But I did put stuff into Vitality and Endurance, put levels in. So I guess it's technically not pure, it's pure-ish Arcane. And Arcane's going all the way up to 99. So you see my Carol runes up there. We're set up for recovering hit points with visceral attacks. So we're in the Defiled Pthumeru, and I think that's going to be helpful. Now what I'm thinking is the watchdog of the old lords is next on the boss thing. We got to do layer 2 of Defiled. Defiled is really difficult because it takes half your hit points, and your hit points don't recover as well. So one of the things, I carry more Quicksilver bullets so that I can. I mean, I'm doing wizard stuff with the two of those cost blood bullets, and then this is higher blood vial because I can make blood bullets out of it. And then Blood Rapture that restores with the viscerals. So that's going to be very helpful. Now, I have the Radiant Shoot here, that makes the HP recovery go up. So each time I do a blood vial to heal, it goes up. I think it's 10 or 20% more. And that's very helpful in Defiled. But I got to thinking, I'm going to use Milkweed, because this is going to make the Cause Parasite be better. Now, one of the things you got to be aware of with the Cause Parasite is there are a bunch of weaknesses to this weapon. A bunch. And, I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to go in there and get my butt handed to me, and then I'll switch back, basically. So, the idea with the weaponry is that I have made them be. I've changed from physical to either arcane or elemental. So you see, this is a bolt, saw cleaver. This is a saw spear. This is my best weapon, obviously. That does fire. I kept that physical. I'll tell you about it in a second. And the Uncanny Parasite. I'm going to try using the Uncanny Parasite, see what I can do. The the guard dog or watchdog, or whatever it's called, of the old lords, it's not terribly susceptible to arcane, but it's just as susceptible to bolt. But it's basically immune to fire. So the one thing I can't use is my best weapon. So we'll get there and we'll see what's happening. So anyway, we're gonna go on through here in the Cursed Pthumeru, or Defiled, and it's a little tough. Like I said, I might switch back from the parasite very quickly, but there's a technique I want to try with the amygdala in layer 3. So the thing is, in layer 3, it looks like it's about an 8x multiplier for the boss. So where's the amygdala in the nightmare? I think it's like 3,000 hit points or something. I think in this dungeon it's approximately 50,000 hit points. So there's oh, there's a door right there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open the. I'm gonna go ahead and get the. Yeah, you know what? I'm not. Yeah, I will. I'll get the lamp going. So this is a little bit nervous because we will. Well, using the cause parasite, it can be very powerful, but there's a lot of weaknesses to it, and it has a lot more to the skill of how you use it than just outright just beating people. So I'm going to tend to try to use my wizard skills from afar first. All right, this is a little nervous. But one of the things I want to try with the amygdala is I think I heard a bell maiden somewhere. Uh-oh. That is one of the powers of the cause parasite. Alright. And that is what I want to use a lot on the amygdala. I want to get it to where it's... Oh, there's a sneaky guy. I want to get it to where... Uh-oh. That didn't kill him. Take that. So I forgot to switch. There's a dude up there. I can't get him though right now. I forgot to switch to my physical weapon. So one of the things I want to talk about, mention my physical weapon, this one here, the saw spear. I left it physical because it's for visceral attacks, and that goes by physical attack, especially thrust. So there you go. So we'll see how the cause parasite does. But one of the things I mentioned, I was going to try to do with the amygdala. Right now in the playthrough with I'm Not Great, he is fighting the amygdala, and this week's been pretty hectic, and I haven't had a lot of time, really any time to check it out, and so I think he has finished the whole playthrough. But I believe, well, I mean, last thing I saw, he was struggling somewhat with the amygdala, which is actually a very tough fight, especially for melee characters. And the only way I've been able to do it with melee is to, you get under her and attack like her back legs, sort of crotch area, I guess, but and when she jumps, you just don't move, and she will land facing the other way, but you're still underneath. But I mean, that's great in theory, but it's a really hard fight, and it's actually a very confined arena. Well, hello, sir. Anybody else in here? It's quiet. Too quiet. Alright. I'm on top. Alright, so this is going to have one of these crazy dudes running at me. So I'm going to switch to my physical. And then I'm going to use the auger on him. He's a very dodgy person. Sage's hair. Yeah, this character looks like he needs some hair. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so that, my idea with the amygdala, which it says, it's a very, it's a tough boss. And it's a very confined area, which is adds to the difficulty. No, sir. Let's go back to the cause parasite. Bolt Hunter's Mark. Who is down there? It's one of those crazy guys again. So I'm going to go back to this one. Oh shit. That's about out of health. So, part of the curse thing is these guys also have a damage multiplier. I am going through the vials. That's okay. Down there, no. Let's check here. Check here. So all this is before we've gotten to the lamp. What do we got in here? Peripheral Blood 5. That will come in handy. Alright, I'm going to stay out of the square because I think, well, I know a lot of times that'll summon people into to get you. So one of the things you got to do with the Cos Parasite is it's so slow on its attack like this. You've got to adjust for that. Now, one of the nice things or benefits of it that you can use in your play is it staggers really all human and I think I came in this way. But staggers all human and no, I came in this way. And slightly larger than human enemies. But what I plan to do with the amygdala is I'm going to be using either a Call Beyond or more likely Executioner's gloves. Well, this is interesting. Anybody in here? Good. Blood vials. Let's just destroy these so the next adventure doesn't get stuck by it. Oh, those are just candles. Alright, nothing to see in here. Yeah, there's nothing to see now. I could just drop off here, but I don't want to. Alright. So with the amygdala, I'm going to use the either a Call Beyond or Executioner's Glove. I will probably end up using Executioner's Gloves because it's more cost effective. The amygdala is very susceptible to Arcane, which I have a lot of, and a Call Beyond hits the hardest of any of the spells, or I guess Hunter's Tools, I should say, if all 7 projectiles hit. That's where we just were up there. And that's the trick. And so you use the you use the Executioner's Glove. It goes a little slower, but they track better. And and they use only 3 blood bullets as opposed to, I think, 7. And so it's 1 blood bullet per projectile for both spells. I guess I could go into there. I got 142,000. I got 5 blood bullets. Alright, we're going to go in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here. So check out the Free Time Creators Collective. I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description, along with some of the OG channels. Pardon me. And you mean I'm not great. He's a buddy of mine. We're doing the Bloodborne, as I mentioned. We're also doing a Dark Souls 3 New Game Minus, which is pretty fun. Very challenging, but basically a New Game Plus and Plus Plus, Plus 3, etc. You take a stat that's your worst stat, basically, and then you have to get a weapon that is unupgraded that that you scale with. It's pretty challenging, and you look forward to meeting the lady that can actually, Rosaria is her name, that can actually respect your character. So that's I'm not great. You have Plumberry Delicious' wife. She's really great at survival type games, really good at PvP, which is neither I'm not great or Mai's wheelhouse. She's really good at it. And she built, in Sons of the Forest, she built Lothlorien, which is really epic. I thought it was really, really cool. Very, very talented. And pretty awesome. And you got others such as Mindless Meat, Holly's Adventures. They do a lot of Final Fantasy. And Holly's now also doing a playthrough of Elden Ring. Although I've seen lately she's been doing Final Fantasy again. So that's cool. Iris Zenofris, she does a lot of Final Fantasy, and she's probably got the coolest name of all of us. But anyway, you'll meet people like that. K-Dog's Kennel, certainly. But go out, give us a look. Come join us. Just be nice. That's the only rule. No negativity allowed. It's all about the smaller channels growing and encouragement. And as this video, I'd appreciate a like. Subscribe to the channel if you would. And leave me comments. I'll answer all of them. And I appreciate you watching. As long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.